Every employee I've ever spoken to remembers their first day at a new job. They don't remember their first interview or the first time they met their boss, but they do remember their first day on the job. The impressions made on them that day stayed with them. Too many employers make the employee's happiness the employer's responsibility. On the first day, they'll say things like, "I hope you'll be happy here. If there's anything you need, please let me know." That makes the burden of the employee's happiness part of the employer's responsibility as a first impression. I don't ever want you to suggest that on the first day of the job again. When you hire someone and they report to work on day one, say, "We're glad you're here. We look forward to you contributing and producing and participating on the team so that this becomes a better functioning, customer-focused company," or something like that. Be careful about making your employees' happiness your job. That's an impossible job to fulfill. On a similar note, many employees, particularly the younger ones, are unaware of what it costs to employ them. At some point, it is important that they realize the difference between what they get paid and what it costs the company to employ them. In an appropriate, non-confrontational way, let them know that their true cost is their salary or wage times 1.5. Tell them that includes everything from electricity to turn on the lights to the coffee machine and the coffee that it makes. The significance of this conversation is to make them aware of the difference between a valuable employee and a break-even employee. A break-even employee simply does what's asked of him or her, nothing more and nothing less. A valuable employee gives more than what they're paid to give, produces more than what they're paid to produce, and are the ones that will get noticed and rewarded in a short amount of time. Let your employee know that if and when job cuts need to happen, break-even employees are cut first, and valuable employees are kept on. Once your employee knows what it truly costs to employ them, how they can become a valuable employee, and the difference between being a valuable and a break-even employee, you'll likely see a rise in their work ethic. Finally, there's an undeniable corollary in all types of workplaces between the age of the new hire and their likelihood of turnover. There's no way around it. The younger they are, the odds are greater that they're going to quit and search for a new job or quit because they have a new job. The older they are, the odds are greater that they're going to stay loyal to their employer. Even with all the tips, tools, and understanding, you still take a risk by hiring younger. Many of my clients say they prefer the younger ones so they can imprint their culture on young employees. Others say it's too much work and too much risk. It's a decision you have to make as an employer. Do you want to spend more time and take more risk for what is likely a less expensive employee? Or would you prefer a traditional old school employee where you don't have to spend as much time and attention, but will likely pay them more? The choice is yours. Now I want you to print out the list of questions that correspond with this video. Answer the first set of questions on your own. This should take about 10 to 12 minutes. After, if you have the time, set that meeting with your key players who can help you answer the same questions. The conversation may be long, but it's an important one, and I hope my guiding questions lead you to the answer that works for you and your company.